Is it time to buy or sell AST SpaceMobile stock? In this video, we will explore AST SpaceMobile in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 4th of June 2025, our system has classified AST SpaceMobile as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of approximately 21.37% since we initially recommended purchasing AST SpaceMobile just 4 days ago. This results in an average return of about 5.34% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next trajectory, as it could move in either direction. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 3% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 38.54% to 3%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 23.71%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 38.79% to 62.23% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $21.31 and $56.49. Our latest daily update for AST SpaceMobile includes the headline: High volatility in AST SpaceMobile Incorporated stock price on Monday, which ended trading at $34.82. The AST SpaceMobile Incorporated stock price gained 11.64% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, rising from $31.19 to $34.82. It has now gained for 6 consecutive days. It is not common for a stock to achieve such a streak, and minor declines should be anticipated. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 13.67%, reaching a low of $32.25 and a high of $36.66. The price has risen in 7 out of the last 10 days and is up by 44.51% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume also increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 19 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 34 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.17 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $39.08, while the lowest price was $8.09. Currently, the price stands 10.90% or $4.26 below the 52-week high of $39.08, which is also the all-time high for the stock. AST SpaceMobile, trading under the ticker symbol ASTS, has recently experienced a notable surge in its stock price, rising by an impressive 33.9% this week. This increase can largely be attributed to the ongoing tensions between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, which have inadvertently benefited competitors in the Earth exploration sector, including AST. Additionally, the stock's gains were further fueled by speculation regarding potential discussions with Amazon about collaboration or acquisition, signaling bullish prospects for investors. Despite a previous decline of 15.6% over the past 3 months due to weak earnings and rising costs, ASTS now appears poised for recovery, bolstered by a solid cash position of $875 million and growing demand for its innovative technology. The company plans to deliver 4th and 5th generation connectivity through its Bluebird satellites, targeting mobile service in areas lacking coverage, with 5 launches scheduled in the upcoming months. Looking ahead, AST SpaceMobile's differentiation strategy and robust partnerships, including collaborations with major carriers like AT&T and Vodafone, could create a significant market presence and multiple revenue streams. The anticipation of commercial coverage by late 2025 may further enhance investor confidence. In the short term, increased interest from both retail and institutional investors could drive the stock higher, while in the long term, the successful execution of their growth plans and market penetration could substantially elevate the company's valuation. Therefore, ASTS is a stock worth monitoring closely in the evolving space tech landscape. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned ASTS a perform grade along with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025, Scotiabank rated ASTS as outperform with a hold action. On the same day, Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025, UBS assigned ASTS a buy grade while recommending a hold action. On Tuesday, the 1st of October, 2024, Scotiabank gave ASTS a sector outperform grade, also suggesting a hold action. On Wednesday, the 4th of September, 2024, Deutsche Bank rated ASTS as buy and recommended a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to AST SpaceMobile stock. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong sell rating as well. The following signals have been identified for AST SpaceMobile. The AST SpaceMobile Inc. stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should the stock experience downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $28.28 and $25.29. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 4th of April, in the year 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 73.49%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The rising volume alongside the price is considered a positive technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 45 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 4 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 5 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 15 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to explore more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for AST SpaceMobile. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $30.85 and $28.69. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, because if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, AST SpaceMobile Inc. finds support just below today's level at $30.85. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $28.69 and $26.25. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated $4.41 between its high and low, or 13.67%. Over the past week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 11.66%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for AST SpaceMobile, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, consider the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. Nevertheless, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 13th of August, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates set at negative 0.19. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for AST SpaceMobile. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to consider entering a position and using volume to determine the best time to exit. On the downside, AST SpaceMobile encounters its first support level at $30.85. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for AST SpaceMobile from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 9th of June, 2025, Wisniewski Scott executed an insider sell of 50,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 30th of May, 2025, Bernal Maya conducted an insider buy of 20,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 30th of May, 2025, Bernal Maya also executed an insider sell of 5,418 shares of Class A common stock. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Yao Huiwen conducted an insider sell of 25,000 shares of AST LLC incentive equity options. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Yao Huiwen also executed an insider buy of 25,000 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 20.270. In total, insiders purchased 59,712,865 shares and sold 29,342,989 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $33.64, reflecting a decline of 3.4%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, contributing to a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 80, which further escalates the risk involved. Notably, there is a buy signal indicated from a pivot bottom identified 44 days ago. Is AST SpaceMobile stock a good buy? AST SpaceMobile Incorporated holds several positive signals, but we do not consider these sufficient for a buy recommendation. At the current level, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate in this position while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a strong buy to a hold or accumulate candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, June 10th, we anticipate AST SpaceMobile to open lower by approximately 243 cents and start trading at $34.58. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions related to buying or selling securities. Please do not base your investment choices solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.